in the garage shop only for a few more weeks, but I figure I'll show you at least one build before we move into our shop, which we're very pumped on, and that's for my buddy Derek. I'm not going to call him out too much here, but this shaft is it's a stiff flex, HZRDUS smoke green, very popular build. As you can see, it's got the really cool Gamma PVD, as they call it, or the street name is like the Hulk, right? I don't know if they meant to do that, but it came out that way. It's got this green that goes into a nice cool purple down by the tip. Really neat going in a Cobra Speedzone 9-degree driver, the white and black head. I mean, this has been the most popular head of all builds, all brands, all manufacturers. The white and black Speedzone, even 9-degree going to that point. It's a little bit of a monster. So I'm going to slap this together carefully, tastefully, and show you from kind of beginning to finish, minus the fact that I already prepped the tip. This one's ready to go. So what we got to do first is put it in the head, measure it, get it to the playing length, and then we can go from there. So I'm going to put the shaft in, since it's already prepped, ready to go, in the head to kind of simulate a playing length. And this player wants it to play 45 inches. So got the nice little ruler from Mitchell that I believe is the only way to actually measure a golf club. Only way. You know, a lot of people, they will get their measuring tape out and they'll measure from the center of the face. That doesn't work, okay? So the grip that we're using, he's a big Seminoles fan, so we're going to use this Golf Pride MCC Teams grip. Now, it's got a little bit of an end cap on it, so I'm going to mark this just between 7/8 and 45. Let's give it a quick little smooth out the edge. From this point, we could go ahead and glue it. We could use a dummy grip. You know, they weigh closely about the same. I got a dummy grip basically that will simulate the swing weight of this grip and give me an idea of what the overall swing weight's going to be, just doing it, gluing it dry. Or something I don't mind doing, just because this particular shaft has been pured, I actually could put the grip on now, put it on, maybe wait 20 minutes, let it dry, and then install it. And that way when I'm building it, I'm actually building it with the grip on, and I can get the exact swing weight that I want. No questions, no, you know, sometimes when you estimate things, sometimes it can play tricks on you. I think I'm gonna go that route. I like that. Plus I wanna see what this grip looks like on the shaft. Got that pure mark facing up, so we're gonna go logo up, and it's gonna match right there. Let's go. A little bit of solvent in there. You'll see a lot of people from this point on, they'll take it and they'll go, I don't do that, whether that's, you know, whether that's right or wrong. I just kind of plug it with my finger a little bit. Slides right on there. Basically, perfect. Now we're gonna let that dry. A couple love taps. Grip's dry, which means we're ready to glue this thing together. We're gonna get it to D5 swing weight. Now, a lot of times when I talk, I'm like, yeah, we'll get it about D5, about that. That's because like, there's this tiny little tolerance that I like to get it into, but for the most part, it's exact on. There's no reason why we can't do that. So, ready to go here. First thing I gotta do, get a little bit of glue. You don't need to use a lot of glue, right? I mean, for the most part, a lot of times you end up wasting glue. So, got the epoxy. Now, this epoxy probably dry in about 30, 45 minutes, something like that. But then I wouldn't want to hit a ball with it for a few hours. But this is like a tiny screwdriver. Like if you had like a watch screwdriver, I don't know, you can do it with anything. Stick, I've used anything. A little bit on there, let it kind of drip in the hosel. Mix it. We want that glue touching every bit of the hosel internally. Help us make sure that we get a good epoxy job going on here. Good bond. Okay. And then before anything, so I'm just going to get the shaft in there. Okay. Always keep that head down. You don't want the epoxy running through the shaft at all. So just get it on here. D5.3, D5.4. So I use a digital swing weight machine. I feel like it's the only way to really get it right? So from there, I don't really need to add much more weight to it. In fact, when I actually take the wrapper off of this, it's probably gonna give me exactly D5, which will be pretty special. D4.8, I'll take it. That's pretty perfect. Pretty perfect. Make sure she's aligned. And now we'll let it dry. And then obviously while it's drying, we hoop.